Hello, and welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Unique and required weapons only. My volume's too low, I can't hear anything. There we go. So, last time, we started up locked mementos. Got the champion's garb. Broke a bow and had to fix it. And then we headed off to Zora's domain. So, now we're in Zora's domain. We spoke with Sidon on the way here, but he has something else that he wants us to see.
Hi.
Good morning. Are you a Hylian? That's right. Oh, where are my manners? I'm LaFlat. I am the chief secretary for the royal family. Are you curious about the statue of Lady Mifa? Yes, I'm curious. If you do not mind, please allow me to explain. This is a statue of the former Zora champion. Her name was Lady Mifa. She was as kind as she was beautiful. They say her ability to heal wounded soldiers was beyond compare. Those soldiers she healed, they are old and decrepit now, but they remember. For this reason, the elders of the domain all love Lady Mifa dearly. If you would like to know more, I suggest you try talking to one of them. I don't think that's a great idea. Well, what is the matter? Huh? A Hylian? Not just any Hylian! Isn't that you, Link? How dare you show your face here, after what you did to Lady Mifa? Wait. What did you say? I, Trella, shall punish you on behalf of our beloved Lady Mifa. That's what I'd like to do anyhow. But I'm afraid that those of us in the Zora Council have our hands full trying to figure out what to do next about Rutah. Rutah? You were alive 100 years ago, so you should know all about Rutah. Surely you cannot have forgotten. Lady Mifa, our Zora champion, in order to help defeat Calamity Ganon, she piloted the divine beast Rutah. But I do not understand. Why is the divine beast sending a plague of rain to us and making the domain suffer? I think that the rain is the tears of Lady Mifa, who was defeated without fulfilling her duty. Well, it is always nice to have a visitor here. Thank you for journeying to our fair Zora's domain. Wait a moment, you're Link! The perpetrator who forced Lady Mifa to join his crusade 100 years ago, only to be destroyed by Calamity Ganon! As though I could ever forget that face. You should know that the elderly here who loved Lady Mifa still remember, and they still resent you. I've gathered. I, however, resent the deed, not the person. I also believe in allowing the mistakes of the past to wash away. Link. I retired from my role as a priest. I'm now living my life free from the material concerns of this world. However, ever since I retired, each day is more boring than the last. Spending day after day in idleness, only to pass from this world soon. Link. As I'm sure you are well aware, the afterlife lays claim to all. We never know when it will beckon. If during your travels you meet any engaged couples, I would like you to introduce them to me. Joining two souls is a true honor. One I shall stake my life on. Just one more wedding, and I shall be fulfilled. If you get here without speaking with Sidon, you get a slightly different cutscene here. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist. Is it not the Sheikah Slate? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion Link! Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link. That champion. So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths! I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion, Link, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary! I lost my memory. Come again? You say you have lost your memory. But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mifa, yes? You do you not? Mifa who? It doesn't ring a bell. Cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close. Yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mifa's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero. I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Rutah. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorephan, my liege! Please do not speak so! To ask a Hylian for help, why the very thought of it curls my fins! Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion, through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It's their fault that Lady Mifa was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Rutah has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so crucial of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream of us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. The Divine Beast Rutah. Your princess, Zelda, often studied the Divine Beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, The orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Second, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but I need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you. Help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, in Hyrule Castle. Do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But, if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Rutah together. I'm in. Let's do this. Okay, now, I want you to watch... let me whiteboard this. I want you to watch this guy. Because he's going to have a reaction in a moment to something that King Dorephan's that King Dorephan's gonna do. And it's amazing watching the care that they put into this so that he has that reaction. So, thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Now watch Muzu, the green guy on the left. Watch Muzu. See? Nobody else reacts, but Muzu turns, and he's mad. Zora Armor. Custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation's Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please, take good care of it. King Dorephan! Surely you do not intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mifa made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mifa had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. And Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter, Mifa. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Vah Rutah. But now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Sidon, I suppose that means you're going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Well, we got new armor. Let's go ahead and put it on. This will skip some dialogue putting this on, by the way. And since we're here, Divinous beauty! Oh, you! Hi! It's me! I'm the one Prince Sidon left at the top of the tower. The name's Groove. In the end, I wasn't able to join up with Prince Sidon. Instead, I worked up some fighting spirit and jumped into the Zora River from the top of the tower. Then I came back here. I was deeply moved seeing my reflection in the water's surface as I dove in. Yes. Deeply moved. Deeply moved? It is my observation that a person's true colors shine the brightest when they dive freely into the waves. Congratulations on the new Zora Armor. It is most impressive indeed. Wearing the Zora Armor, even a Hylian like you can climb a waterfall and get back up here in no time at all. That said, if you don't mind me asking, would you like... please show me your true colors as you dive into the water. You can dive headfirst from here into the water below. It would be true beauty made flesh. Please consider. Blinding brightness! Radiant beauty. Okay, now climb the waterfall and then meet me back here. Not just yet. Those are everywhere. Ceremonial Trident. A spear modeled after the light-scale trident wielded by the Zora champion Mifa. They may be identical in appearance, but this spear's strength and durability are inferior. That is a unique weapon! With that, I now have another item that I can use. If you come up to a waterfall while wearing the Zora Armor and mash A, then you can swim upwards. You don't have to mash A. You can just tap A when you're close enough, but... Fantastic! Can you feel that? My soul is on fire! It's pulsating with beauty! You showed me something truly special. Thank you so much. Now then, come over here real quick. That was amazing! I saw your dive and waterfall climb with my own lucky eyes, and now those very eyes are flooded with tears of joy. Yes, I must thank you somehow. Complete those seas times 5. Oh, I feel emotionally ravaged after that. It's not every day I get to see a diving form as beautiful as yours, you know? I'll be looking forward to your next dive. I really will. But yeah, having the Zora Armor on here actually skips some dialogue, but I like it better for the flow. Humph. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister, Mifa, had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this Zora. How could Lady Mifa possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Lady Mifa's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. But you never knew it. He was ever in Mifa's heart. Here we go.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, You looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know. Perhaps we could spend some time together.
What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mifa, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That is the Zora Armor from before! Lady Mifa made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mifa made it for him, and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mifa never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you already have figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I'm a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder is called Luminous Mountain, and there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. He's wrong. You need 4. 4. If your aim is good, I guess. You think you can gather that many? There's about 35 up there. Well, what have we here? It seems you already have some shock arrows. Still, if you need any more, you can always go to Luminous Mountain to restock. Link, I'll be waiting for you at East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. When you are ready, join me there. I'm on it. Wonderful! Together we shall stop the Divine Beast's onslaught. I think the Zora generally live for about 200 years. Let's see. I can do this now. If you go, I cannot guarantee you'll survive. That's fair enough. How many chakras do I have anyway? 34. Okay. Oh, it's you! We met at Zora River. It's me, Leto. Thank you for coming so quickly. You listened to what King Dorfan had to say. Yes, so, hey, that is the cause of our suffering in Zora's domain. It is all because of that beast, Rutah. That's why my senior apprentice, Franck, and I are repairing the domain. However, our materials are a bit depleted. Materials? Yes, repairs require a large number of Luminous Stones. That's why I've been collecting them. You can find plenty of them around Upland Zorana. Have you, by chance, already stumbled across some Luminous Stones during your travels? For instance, if you have 10 of them, that would be a big help. How many do I have? 44. Oh, if it isn't the Hylian. Did you need something from me? Here are the stones. Thank you. You're really giving me 10 Luminous Stones? In that case, please excuse me while I count them. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Oh my, you really brought all 10. Thank you. Yes, I will happily take those Luminous Stones from you. Oh, that's right. I must reward you. Diamond! Woohoo! I can get more bows. And what's more, I'll give you 1 extra as a bonus. Diamond! You're a lifesaver, truly. If you ever find yourself in possession of 10 Luminous Stones in the future, I hope you'll bring them to me. But if that happens, know that I'll only be able to give you 1 diamond for them. So yes, this is how you get more diamonds. This is how you get more diamonds so that you can get more bows. And such. I would be honored if you would accept it when the time comes. So yes, I will be doing that, I'm sure. But Luminous Stones are useful for other things, so I'm going to hold on to them for now. I want to head over here. You don't want to do it from too high because you'll hurt yourself, but... like so. There we go. Oh, it's a blessing. Awesome. What do we get? Silver rupee! Okay. But here's a fun one. Lady Mifa, watch this! I, Saiyan, the aptly named Demon Sergeant, shall strike down the divine beast Rutah. What you doing? You're Link! Finally, I can avenge Lady Mifa! It's been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Saiyan, will cut you down myself! What do you mean? Plain dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link! You were unable to protect Lady Mifa from Calamity Ganon! It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mifa. How heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. There's no way we would ask for your help now, after all this time and after all that has happened. So says I, Saiyan, the Demon Sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Rutah in shock arrows myself, and in doing so, Lady Mifa's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get on my way at once. So you can actually take his shock arrow from him, but I'm not going to. I'll take it from him after he doesn't care for it anymore. Hello. Link, I'm sorry to ask this of you when you're busy dealing with the Divine Beast, but I'm afraid this is a task that only you can accomplish. There's a red main monster called a Lynel that lives on Ploymus Mountain. I really need a picture of that Lynel. It can be any red main Lynel, not just the one on the mountain. So what do you say? Can you get me a picture of a Lynel? Understood. I'm glad that was settled so quickly. See, there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off of Shatterback Point on Ploymus Mountain. It's an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom feeder. If this keeps up, someone is surely going to wind up horribly injured. I need a picture of a Lynel to show everyone how scary they are. That way maybe people will stop going up there. Does that answer your question, Link? I'm sure you still have a picture. I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me a picture of a Lynel so they can describe them in terrible detail. Thank you. Oh, Link. How's that Lynel mission coming along? I have your picture. Oh, wow. Please show me. It's the one over at the base of Nadra. Nadra Mountain, I think? I can't recall. It's the Nadra Peak? Might be it. Yeah, so at Lanayru Road Eastgate, you can see. That's what it is. Mount Lanayru. Oh my goodness. My apologies. That sound was not very dignified, was it? Pardon me, I'm all better now. That Lynel, how terrifying! One look at this and I doubt anyone would get any reckless ideas about visiting Ploymus Mountain. Thank you, I'll tell the children of the domain about this. Maybe that will scare them away from the mountain. Alright, now for your reward. Zora Greaves! Swim speed up, now can get 3 levels of swim speed up. These greaves have been passed down among the Zora for generations. It's been said they were crafted using dragon scales. Equip them to swim faster. These Zora greaves were once made by skilled craftsmen by order of an ancient Zora king. Now they're fairly common. As you may know, East Reservoir Lake was created in collaboration between Hylians and the Zora. After East Reservoir Lake was finished, we made Zora greaves as a token of friendship for Hylians who came to visit. But over time, the number of Hylians visiting the domain dwindled, and my father had to close his armor shop. These Zora greaves here were the last pair left in the stockroom when he closed up shop. Wearing these, even a Hylian can swim as well as a Zora. That said, these would be wasted on me. They're only useful for a Hylian like you. Please take good care of them. Well, that was well worth it. History of the Zora is in them too. Prince Sidon's Great Escape. There was once a giant octorock in Hateno Bay, large as a mountain, which terrorized the village's fishers. Hearing of their distress, Prince Sidon went forth to personally eliminate the offending octorock. But this octorock was a tricky beast. After the prince dodged one of the stones it spat, it inhaled him whole. Such had been the fate of many strong warriors who went to slay the octorock. Not one had come back alive. Just as it seemed Prince Sidon would be counted among them, the giant octorock twisted in pain. The tip of a silver-scaled spear pierced the octorock's stomach from within, revealing itself as the source of the beast's agony. Incredibly, Prince Sidon had fought his way out by stabbing the spear over and over into the monster's stomach. Unable to bear the pain, the octorock coughed up the prince and scrabbled to escape. Ever since, the fishers of Hateno Bay have passed down this heroic tale. The prince who slew the fell octorock. Still waiting for more info on Breath of the Wild 2? Yep. Hopefully we'll get something soon. Although it's supposed to be out next year, so... Zora Helm! Zora headgear made from dragon scales, increases swimming speed, and allows you to spin attack underwater. We can spin attack with a Y. It does damage to foes. It's not particularly useful if you're trying to just swim fast, though. Not many people know about this staircase, since you're supposed to go up to Ploymus Mountain and then go down to here. You may as well just jump off. But, Here we have a staircase up to the top, and also, useful up here, we have a bed where you can sleep if you want to restore health. Not many people know about that, and even beyond that, we have a treasure chest over here, which houses a night shield. I'm gonna leave that for now because I don't need it. But I might need it after doing the Divine Beast. Make sure I've got shock arrows equipped. And Bryonis. Glad to see you're ready to go, Link. Are you ready for this? Do you have your Zora Armor and enough shock arrows? I'm ready. Wonderful! You never cease to amaze, Link. Now then, let us go and appease that Divine Beast as one. Here we go! Oh, I was wrong. You don't need 4, you need 8. But, normally I come up here with a double strike bow, but I did not because more than one source. Gaze now upon the Divine Beast back. Do you see those glowing peak orbs? You will need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora Armor, you now have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So I shall take you right up to the side of the Divine Beast, and from there you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up and get on my back. I'm ready. Good answer. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. Ha! I am unstoppable in the water! Rutah is responding to her presence. I'll move away and wait for an opening before we approach. I'll keep going at full speed. It's up to you to ward off Rutah's attacks. Are you ready? Divine Beast Rutah will undoubtedly use its ancient and mysterious powers against us. That includes controlling giant ice blocks, which we will need to watch out for. I shall leave those to you.
Break that up. We're getting closer.
That's why I need Cryonis.
Here we go. That's it.
Hold on.
Let's find it open.
Spike balls come from behind. That works too.
Any shock?
Any shock arrows? I have plenty.
Alright, go! You did it! Marvelous!
Oh, no, you do only need 4. Okay. I thought you needed 8. Wow, that was astounding! An absolute thrill! It's a different Divine Beast that, is supposed to take 2 for each. Okay. Link, look! The water spouting from Rutah has slowed down. Rutah is floating higher now. You want to venture inside it, right? I'll bring you closer. We're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this Divine Beast. Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell.
Okay, that was nice. Neat. And yet, we need a loading screen after the cutscene. Whatever. Now we're in a new map. Travel gate registered to map.
You're here. I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Rutah can be freed of Ganon's control.
Her name, her name. Her voice is so soft. I can barely hear it.
You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost. The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Okay. Change out my arrows. Those are way cheaper. Change out my gear. We're gonna get rid of this with the old sword beam. We're gonna get this one up. This is actually one of the easiest divine beasts. It's definitely meant to be the first one. But it's still neat how they did this. It's a bunch of independent puzzles. Nothing is really dependent on what you do as you go through. Yeah, you can do the terminals prior to getting the map. In fact, you hardly need a map at all. I mean, it's still required, but it's barely required. That puzzle was in the shrine where you got Cryonis. My goodness. There are so many positions. It does not mean that many positions.
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Rutah. Take Rutah back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
And we can get this treasure chest. This is a special one, or no, it's not. Silver rupee. Ancient core. That's going the other way. What I needed. Ten fire arrows. Step on this. Never have to come back up the long way again. Ancient shaft. Yeah, it's pretty obvious the egg came first because the modern chicken is really different from the ancient chicken. But, welcome to the String Queue, City. How are you doing today? I got 10 more ice arrows, that's nice. It says there's another chest here. Knight's Halberd. I don't need it. Let's verify that there's nothing else here, though. Oh, thanks for the follow, Kia City. Let's see. I can get more of this everywhere. There's more! I didn't know there was more chests. Where would it be? This way, huh? Oh, down there. Can't believe I forgot about that. What's this? Ancient Spring. Hey. And there's no more. Awesome! Let's go. Master Sword's about to break, but that's why I have the Light Scale Trident. Or, not the Light Scale Trident, the Ceremonial Trident. And the Great Eagle Bow. And bombs. Lots of bombs. Also, that spear has some really fun properties to it. I'll be sure to show them off. Scourge of Divine Beast Rutah, Water Blight Ganon. It has 1,000 health.
Please take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years ago. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment.
So do I.
I have faith in you. Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Come on.
Well done.
Wow, that did a lot. Okay, pull it out. But also, I want to throw bombs at it. This is kind of funny, honestly. It's just not getting up. There we go. Now will it do its thing? No. Okay, we're at the halfway point. Now the water level rises. But also these corner platforms rise, so...
Careful, not much room to operate.
You just don't want to be standing directly under it. actually do anything, buddy? Okay, fine. I'll do this the hard way. I'm trying not to use my bow as much as possible, in case you're wondering. Here we go. Oh! I didn't time it right. And it's doing this thing again. And we're stuck in this again, huh? I get to do a funding here. Oh, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Be fine. We'll do it this way. Whatever. So, I didn't get to show it off, but you can shield bash that spear. It's lots of fun. I do find it funny that you can shield bash the spear. Alright. Let's change into gear where you can see his face again. Heart container. We have finished a row. 15 hearts. Yes, I do.
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Rutah as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again.
Mifa, Zora champion.
Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace.
Remember all that time? All those times she said, "With grace I cannot fail."
Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need.
I definitely won't.
Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Rutah and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda.
And there we go. think this was the first time that I've seen that shrine there, and it wasn't orange. I rarely get that shrine before doing this. Do not ask how Rutah does what it does. If there's a water passage from the bottom of that to the top, then all of the water should come rushing down. But it doesn't. Whatever.
Rutah, we found a way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
Aww. A heartbreaking cutscene. Mifa's Grace, a restorative power born from the spirit of the champion Mifa. When your hearts run out, you'll automatically be resurrected with full health plus temporary bonus hearts. I think it's 3 or 4. Bonus for this? It takes precedence over fairies. So, you don't have to worry about your fairies being used up when you have this charged. Remember what I said about the guy with the shock arrow? Well, he's gone now, but the shock arrow is still there. La-dee-doo. Gift from the sky, a scale of light. The rain stopped. La-dee-da. Who are you? I'm a Hylian. A Hylian, cool. But you know, Prince Sidon is much cooler. Hee. La-la-la. I'm Rutah. Wanna talk? That song? I just love singing. I even remember the song from the Champion Festival. You wanna hear it? I wanna hear it. Okay, I'm gonna sing it now. The Champion Festival song. Gift from the sky, a scale of light. What's the feet of a baleful sight? Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? Goodbye. Bye-bye. That's for the shrine over here, but it's weird that it didn't give me the shrine quest. Whatever. Normally it would give me the shrine quest and immediately say cleared. Oh well. Link, you did well to survive your trial. I have been awaiting your return. Oh wow. The violent downpour has disappeared, as has the threat to Zora's domain. It is all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine beast Rutah and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment of you. That whole time, you were thinking of Hyrule's and Lady Mifa's well-being, just like the rest of us. All the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all. It would seem so. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. It was cherished by Mifa, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. Oh, but I see you already awakened to the sword that seals the darkness. Perhaps you do not have need of this after all. No, I definitely do. What you have there is a legendary blade that only you can wield. You must take great care of it. Link, all of the Zora thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. You too, Sidon. As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the Divine Beast alongside Link. You have grown much recently. I know you will be a worthy heir when your time comes. Father, thank you. The heavy rains have stopped, and the Divine Beast is our ally once again. How glorious! Truly splendid. Wahahaha. Link, this is wonderful! He is so huge compared to Link. Link, thank you so much! Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away! This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. Zo, rah rah rah! With all my heart, thank you! What do I need to get rid of? Let's see. I need this for a quest. I want to have these. So I'm dropping the Guardian Sword? Yeah. Lightscale Trident. A spear of peerless grace cherished by the Zora champion Mifa. Although Mifa specialized in healing abilities, her spearmanship was in a class all its own. We're using that primarily over the Lightscale Trident. Or, I mean, over the Ceremonial Trident. But if we come down here... Oh, now you have this. Okay. That song. I want to hear it. Mr. Cello is supposed to get the festival together, but he hasn't done anything for it yet. Wonder what's wrong with him. Did he forget that's his job? Link, I must thank you. You somehow overcame the objections of the old geezers on our council, and all to help save our home. Yes, you're a treasure of a Hylian. Taking time out of your journey must come to our rain and monster-ridden home. And here you activated those orbs with shock arrows, freed Rutah, and released my sister from her lingering regret. Link, I simply can't thank you enough, especially for following me to the end, pushy and unreasonable as I am. Zora's domain would still be in peril if not for you. You are welcome anytime, and we are ever at your service. Have I mentioned how incredible you are, and how thankful I am? Because you are, and I am. Yes, you are the greatest of Hylians and my most treasured friend for all time. This is a quest now. Link, it seems that I was wrong about you. Seeing Divine Beast Va Rutah's form there? Even though we lost Lady Mifa, it seems she still can help you fight against Calamity Ganon. Oh, I am sorry I did not introduce myself sooner. I am Giotto. I am a historian who studies Zora history and preserves it for future generations. Even so, this monument that King Dorephan supposedly wrote, torn to pieces now, Or most likely, the 10 stone monuments outside of the domain are in the same awful condition. Thinking about collecting the contents of all the stone monuments and compiling them into a book. With these old legs and fins, traveling to all 10 stone monuments will take a great deal of time. That is why, Link, I'd like to ask a favor of you. I'd like you to find all 10 stone monuments around Zora's domain and tell me what they say. Okay. Oh, thank you. You truly are a lifesaver. How reassuring that the champion will search for those monuments for me. I have it on good authority that among the stone monuments, one has the location of some treasure written on it. If you happen to find said treasure, feel free to keep it. It will most likely be something that a Zora wouldn't need. Yes, you'll find the 10 stone monuments around Zora's domain. I believe in you. In fact, I'm counting on you. Hey! Hylian, to think that you were able to appease Rutah. You turned out to be a pretty incredible guy. In fact, I wonder if you can do this, too. Exterminate the Hinox by Rallis Pond. Surely. Okay, in that case, give it a try. For he who saves the domain, this should be a piece of fish cake. Go on, I'm counting on you. It's over here. Uh-huh. Not that far from here. Okay. Oh, Link! It would seem I misunderstood Hylians before. You don't have any fins or gills, yet you still managed to stop the divine beast. I should have expected as much from Lady Mifa's beloved. Well done. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive an incompetent fool such as me. Thank you! Alright, so... head over here. I'm gonna go over to Veiled Falls, but we're not climbing it this time, we're just running right past it. That stench. Did you perhaps defeat the Hinox by Rallis Pond? Yes. What? You really did? I can't... Wow! Thank you. Really? Knew it. The champion who saves the domain is in a whole other league. Please take this. Consider it a small token of my immense gratitude. 100 rupees. I guess you beat me in dealing with that Hinox. I really wanted to get stronger. That's okay, just wait for a blood moon and it'll be right back there. So we come back here. So I have heard. Hylian Champion Link. Now Lady Mifa's spirit can finally rest in peace. As the champion, you should be able to use both the Light Scale Trident and the Ceremonial Trident. If you break either one, please let me know so I can remake it for you. You're here. What do you need? Light Scale Trident. Link, you have acquired the Light Scale Trident? Light Scale Trident is the family's secret weapon. I am the only person permitted to craft one. Should you ever overuse it to the point of breaking, or should you ever lose track of it, simply bring me a Zora Spear, 1 diamond, and 5 pieces of flint. Do that and I will make you a new Light Scale Trident whenever you have need. Okay, so there's that. So Zora Spear is what I want. Alright, so I don't need the Silver Scale Spear. Noted. Ceremonial Trident takes... The Ceremonial Trident, although it is a counterfeit, is a secret weapon of the royal family just like the Light Scale Trident. I'm the only person permitted to craft one. Should you ever break it or lose track of it, bring me a Zora Spear and 5 pieces of flint. Do so and I will make you a new Ceremonial Trident. Okay, that's way better. Hello. Hey! You're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can shock arrows, but I also, weigh, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. That was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? Hello. There we go. curious. 2,000 health. Still broke. No? Ow. Ow. There we go. And of course it did. Let's go to... Untitled Trident. And down it goes. Final horn! The line of this horn once grew upon surely misses it. It's exceptionally hard, so hard that most blades cannot scratch it. Throw it into a stew with critters to make elixirs. Lionel Shield. A sturdy shield favored by Lionels for its defensive and offensive capabilities. First and foremost a shield, but the bladed edges can deal slashing attacks when deflecting. Lionel Hoof. This rare ingredient can be obtained only from a Lionel's foot. It's larger and heavier than a horse's hoof. It's useful for making elixirs, but may have uses beyond that. Lionel Sword. This Lionel-made sword was designed with smashing in mind rather than slicing. It's on the heavy side compared to what Hylians are used to, but it's very strong. And Lionel Bow. A Lionel-made bow crafted from rough metal. True to the vicious nature of Lionel weaponry, it fires a spread of multiple arrows at once, ideal for taking down quick-moving targets. There we go. Gold rupee! Oh, that's awesome. A modest test of strength. Of course. I want to see, how much health this thing has. $1,500. Oh boy. Ow. What? What? I thought... oh no, it takes no effect in here, that's why. Oh no. No. It broke. Ah. Ancient Battle Axe Plus. This Ancient Battle Axe's damage output has been increased to maximum. It's sharp enough to cut through almost anything, so it may have been used to forge new routes. Guardian Sword Plus. This Guardian Sword has enhanced power over the standard model. Its cutting capabilities are improved, and its durability has seen a slight uptick. Oh, no. Oh. Sapphire. Fine. Hello.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm not actually, but... Yes. See, this is how tourists get a bad rep. That place is sheer cliff after sheer cliff, and it gets so hot past the second checkpoint that your body will catch fire. Normally I wouldn't stop a stranger from heading to their doom, but I kinda like you. So I guess I have no choice but to sell you these fireproof elixirs. They can protect you from the burning air. Even Goron City regulars usually take at least 3 elixirs with them. It's 60 rupees for one, 110 for 2, and 150 for 3. Buying in bulk pays off here. I'll only take 1 though, because you really only need 1. Alright, here's your fireproof elixir. 6 minutes. That's way more than enough to get what I need.
Oh.
You know what they say though, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Power of Fire. Ow. Oh, you actually require... Okay, fine. You actually do require full hearts in order to do that when you're not in a certain location. Fine. So we're... do this. And it saw me. That's wonderful. No, 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 that was so mean. Oh, that's beyond mean. And there's Mifa's Grace.
My pleasure.
There's one. Two. That's what I was trying to avoid. This one. There we go. There's one more if I continue on the road, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that since I am actually outfitted to take down Guardians. Death Mountain marker number 2. Goron City ahead. At level 1, non-Gorons use extreme caution. Okay. Now everything that's, what's burning? I think just me. Alright. That's what this is for. The very air around you is burning. Take extreme caution. Hey, you'll take damage if you stay here any longer. If I go quickly, I won't need any more than what I have. Oh, 3. Wow, okay. I should clarify, I only need 10 before that timer runs out. We're at Southern Mine. Basically, every rock you pick up around here is going to have that under it. Now, over here, this dude... Oh, hey, perfect! You showed up at just the right time. I'm on my way back from Goron City, but I forgot to buy souvenirs. Wanted to capture some of those fireproof lizards that live here on Death Mountain, but those suckers are quick. Say, you look pretty speedy. I bet you could catch a ton. If you bring me 10, I'll even give you some heat-resistant armor. So what do you say, buddy? Help a pal out of a jam by capturing me some fireproof lizards? Leave it to me. Great! Thanks, buddy. Just 10 fireproof lizards should be enough. You can probably find some right around here. Wow, look at all them fireproof lizards. You actually managed to chase down 10 of those suckers? Well, a deal's a deal. Hand them over and I'll give you this heat-resistant armor. Here you go. Thanks, buddy. Here, take this. Flamebreaker armor. Armor crafted by Gorons for Hylians curious enough to visit Goron City. It's made from fire-resistant rocks to protect the wearer. Something the matter, buddy? My helmet? Sorry, it ain't for lending. It's too expensive for that. It's like twice the price of what he just gave me. You can buy your own in Goron City. To get to Goron City, head north from here. It's the 5th stop up the trail. I'm sure you'd agree, buddy, that it's always handy to have some spare souvenirs on hand. So if you come across any more fireproof lizards, I'll buy them off you at 20 rupees for 3. If I get my hands on some fireproof lizards and the monster parts, I can make some fireproof elixirs to boot. Yes, so that was really, really worth it. It just gave me about 500 rupees worth of armor. 500? 800? I can't recall. But yes, a lot of worth off of that. And it lets me stay alive longer than that Flame Guard, which is why I only bought one Flame Guard elixir.
Yeah.
Grayson! Come on, I'm on break. What is it? And you are? I'm Grayson. I'm a digger here, as you can see. I dig and dig, day in and day out. To be honest, I'm sick of it. I feel like maybe I'm not meant to toil away in obscurity like this. Is there a job out there for me that you let me use my strength to make a difference? There is. Huh? There is. Where? Please tell me more. Terrytown. Terrytown. Never heard of it. What's the deal with that place? Akla. Terrytown. So there is somewhere out there that needs me. Akla isn't too far from here. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna strike while the iron is hot. Thanks for letting me know, brother. Pellison and I are gonna head there right away. On at it. Pellison, we're gonna leave. Hmm? It's Mr. Hero! Yay! Mr. Hero came to visit us in the forest. What took you so long? Peaks thought of a trial that will make Mr. Hero stronger. You won't have to fight, it's not scary. But you'll need to be extra careful. So, I want to see a bloopy. It's a blue, glowy, hoppy thing that glows in the dark. Just about Peaks' size. I just really want to see a bloopy, even if it's just a picture of one. I'll help you out. I knew you were a nice guy, Mr. Hero. Thanks for listening to Peaks' request. So, I don't know where they live, but I heard there are little blue glowing critters hopping around Hyrule. Apparently they're called bloopies. I wonder how glowy they are. Aren't you curious? If you show me a bloopy, I'll be sure to help you. Thank you with a gift. Good luck. Fortified pumpkin! That's it, that's it! You got it! The next riddle is... This sultry shroom will warm your bones. It makes its home in warmer zones. Sunshroom! That's it, that's it! You got it! The next riddle is... Its scales and tail will zap you, no doubt. This shocking swimmer is called a... fish. Wolfin trout. Wolfin trout! That's it, that's it! You got it! Ahem, the next riddle is... This is the last riddle. Prepare yourself. If stepped on this, you will go poof. It starts with an H, ends with an oof. Lionel Hoof! That's it, that's it! You got it! I knew you could do it, Mr. Hero. Here's your reward. Diamond! I'm fresh out of riddles. You've outwittled me. Very impressive. Since I'm here, I may as well try. Just one level of this, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to do more than one. I have more stamina than last time, and lots more stamina than last time. And I have 2 more hearts. Let's try it. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. This is what the Korok Leaf's for. Good thing I kept it. Oh, actually, you don't need it because it has the wind. Okay, fine. Now I get to deal with this. They see me, they just can't hit me yet. Ah, goodbye. And you? Goodbye. How about you? Ow. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, no! Darn it. And I'm all the way back outside. Darn it, I thought it would actually finish it. Oh well. Yep, there we go.
There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things. This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own.
Very important dialogue there.
Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one. This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste it.
That's a, hot-footed frog. Makes you faster. But only after cooking it into an elixir with monster parts. I cannot help but notice that your great eagle bow is missing. You want me to make another one? I will need a small bow, a diamond, and 5 bundles of wood. Looks like you got everything already. Should I make you a new one? Yes. Diamonds are pretty tough to come by. Are you sure? I have 11. Go. Alright. Just wait over there for a bit. Here you go. I made a beauty for you. Okay. How many swallows do I have? 1. That's fine. Now... it's time to head all the way back. I still don't want to get a Kalo Tower, but this is a minor test of strength. I can do it, but next time. And on that note, I also want to note, so when I come back next time, last Saturday, my my sub goal of 3 subs to draw something was met. And I think that this game actually makes for a great set of objects for me to draw. Like, I'd come over to the big hearty radish and I draw that, or something like that. Draw the fortified pumpkin. I know it's tiny icons, but I can blow them up. And I think that's what I'm going to end up drawing, is these things. I think this is actually this is a great set of objects for me to draw. So I'll draw that, and maybe if I'm feeling up to it, I'll draw something else as well. But I think it's going to be objects from Breath of the Wild, I think would be a good thing for me to draw. So that's going to be this Friday's stream. Setting up my camera for that's going to be loads of fun. Anyway, and then after that, so we're not going to be back at this game until next Monday, actually. But next time, next time we are playing, it seems that I will be heading all the way back across Hyrule to get to Aqua and finally get more bows than just my Great Eagle Bow. So anyway, that's going to be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.